Hello, Math 142. Express x in terms of w, theta, and phi only. And this drawing is given to us. Uh, so one thing we can do here, since we are going to be working for both phi and theta, we can agree that this side right here, this entire side would, let's call this adjacent, since this is the adjacent side to the angle phi. And let's call this portion adjacent to theta, let's call that adjacent minus W. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the next page. The first thing I can claim is that tangent of phi equals side opposite, in this case x, over the adjacent. And this means that the adjacent equals to x over tangent of phi. Let's do one thing here. Let's not have a fraction. Let's use the fact that tangent of phi equals 1 over cotangent of phi. And so if I replace tangent of phi with 1 over cotangent of phi, then I will get adjacent equals x times cotangent of phi. And I'll be using that. What else I can claim from our drawing? I can claim that tangent of theta equals x over adjacent minus w. So I can claim that tangent of theta equals x over adjacent minus w. And now I'm going to substitute this x cotangent of theta with the adjacent. Let me go to the next page. So I will have tangent of theta equals x over x cotangent of phi minus w. So now I'm going to have to solve for x. Remember, this is the same as tangent of theta over 1. Using cross multiplication or multiplying both sides by LCD gives me x equals tangent of theta equals tangent of theta times x cotangent of phi minus w. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute the tangent of theta. I'll get x equal x times tangent of theta cotangent of phi minus w times tangent of theta. I'm going to be solving for x, so I'm going to subtract this quantity from both sides. So I'll get x minus x tan of theta cotangent of phi equals minus w times tan of theta. Now I'm going to go ahead and factor the x out. On the left-hand side, I get 1 minus tangent of theta cotangent of phi equals minus w tangent of theta. Now I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides of this equation by 1 minus tangent theta cotangent of phi. So let me go ahead and go to the next page. So I get x equals minus w tangent of theta over 1 minus tangent of theta cotangent of phi. Okay. I don't like to have two minuses, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply the top and bottom of this, the right-hand side, by -1. I will get x equal w times tangent of theta over tangent of theta cotangent of phi minus 1. Okay, and that is the final answer. Now, I know that there are, since we can exchange the tangent with like 1 over cotangent, exchange the cotangent with 1 over tangent, it is really possible for us to get a variety of different answers. So let's try one of them. So let's say that from here, by the way, this is the final answer, but let's just get a different version of it. How about if we rewrite this? Okay, let me go to the next page, or this room here. If I rewrite this, x equal w tangent of theta over tangent of theta. Instead of cotangent of phi, I'm going to go ahead and write 1 over tangent of phi, just for sake of discussion. And here is -1. And the next step, I'm going to go ahead and multiply top and bottom of this fraction by tangent of phi. So let me go ahead and now go to the next page. So now I have w equals x equals, sorry about that. X equals, let's say w, I had tangent of theta. I'm multiplying that by tangent of phi. And let me go back to the previous page just for a second. So w tangent of theta, tangent of phi. Now the tangent of phi gets canceled with tangent of phi in here. So I'll have tangent of theta minus, so -1 times tangent of phi is tangent of phi. And now let's just multiply top and bottom of this again by 1 over tangent of theta, or so cotangent of theta, which is or 1 over tangent of theta. So by cotangent of theta, or which is the same as 1 over tangent of theta. So this equal, let me write down x equals being, okay. On the numerator, I would get the 1 over tangent of theta cancels this, so I'm left with w times tangent of Uh, ooh, this was tangent of theta, 1 over tangent of theta. So I have to cancel tangent of theta. So I'm left with W tangent of phi. They look the same to me. W tangent of phi is what I have on the numerator. On the denominator, when I multiply tangent of theta, cancel 1 over tangent of theta, so I'm left with 1 minus tangent of phi times cotangent of theta. And needless to say that this is, we could keep playing with it and go on, but I'm going to go ahead and stop here. That's good enough. I just wanted to show you that uh, there is no one universal format for this kind of uh, actually expressing something in terms of other things. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.